JB and Bill, this is Triple M's Rush Hour. You can listen anytime, anywhere on the Listen app, which is where you're getting this Friday edition of the podcast.
So we do cricket this summer, of course. Haven't done it for a couple of years, but the last time we did it, Fat, we were at the Adelaide Oval for the Test match. And Mick Malloy and I went around to the Hill of Grace restaurant, which is within the Adelaide Oval, basically over in the footy stand. I think it's near the Gavin Wanganeen sign.
Did you have a Hill of Grace?
Bill, it is a magnificent silver service restaurant. And we did. Mick and I went around there because I wasn't working on TV at that stage, cricket. So things were a bit looser.
Yes.
So Mick and I, the guy came and said, do you want to come and do something, like some broadcasting from the restaurant? We said, bloody oath.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Anyway, so we go around there.
No, you didn't, did you?
We went around there, Bill, and they brought this food out, and it was superb. And then they brought a decanter out and these two huge wine glasses.
Oh, no.
Anyway, so we crossed back to the coverage.
Yes.
And then I quietly said to the producer, Ewan Giles, who runs, of course, Triple M Footy and Cricket,
Yep.
I said, you, it's the last you're seeing of me.
Oh, no. Jim, you can't do that.
I'm done for the day.
Oh, you can't do that, Jim.
He settled right in.
Got
But
your eye in, did you?
So a Hill of Grace, for people who don't understand red wine, that's about $800 a bottle. It's thought of by many as Australia's premier red wine. And Grange.
This bloke gave it to you.
We gave it to us. So we're
You gotta
broadcasting.
drink it.
No, but I had. This is what actually happened. I had half a glass.
Yeah.
And then had to go back and do a couple more stints. Mick, we never saw again.
No.
No, but Bill, never laid eyes on Mick again.
I thought he was a beer
Gone.
man. to be
No, he
honest.
is.
Yeah.
But don't worry, when this was... Anyway, as we left, the bloke said to me, the main guy who ran it was a ripper. He said, bring the boys around after the day's play and I'll open some really nice reds and you can taste some. We'll get some finger food out, sort of 6:30, 7 o'clock. I said, no problem at all.
Wow.
So I go back
Yep.
and say to, all the Kerry O'Keefe and I can't remember who else was there.
Dittmar wasn't there.
No, Dittmar wasn't part of it at that stage.
That's good, Jim.
But I reckon we came back with about 5 or 6 blokes. Yeah. Mark Waugh being one of them.
Ooh.
Anyway, and he starts opening, firstly the Hill of Grace, then the Grange, so you can compare the two.
Oh,
and
no.
Bill,
No.
Shangri-La for me, because you know how much I love red
you
wine.
love it.
So I'm sitting there going, this is magnificent. Anyway.
What about, whoa, what is he good for?
He's sitting there, and I don't know if you've ever met Mark Waugh, but he's a mischievous bastard. Anyway, and he's parked there, and we're having these reds, and it's great. Brad McNamara, of course, used to run Triple M cricket now with Fox, but played for New South Wales. So anyway, we're all sitting there. This bloke whose restaurant it is loves Mark Waugh.
Oh.
We didn't realise this. Loves Mark Waugh. So he goes, so Junior.
Called him Junior. Wow.
How many do you reckon Australia need? He's just a fan, know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Junior gives it what are they? He looks out at the scoreboard, they're 180 in front. Probably he kept to 350, that'll be enough,
Yeah.
Anyway, we start chatting about the wine a bit more and more food comes out and he gives it the so Junior.
Called him.
Steve Smith, the best player we've had since Bradman. Junior gives it the, mate, there've been some pretty good players. He's averaging 60. So anyway, we do some more wine comes out and we're just chatting away and this bloke's just sitting there minding his own business, but he could tell he was inching.
Hey, Junior.
Hey, Junior. Who's the fastest bowler?
No. That's what
there were some pretty good ones.
That's what I'd be doing,
Ambrose was pretty... Anyway. We continue on, and I'm starting to giggle because I know what's coming. Yeah. And McNamara and I are sitting next to each other, going, "He has not got another question in this bloke. He's asked, he's stopped now."
But neither is Mark Waugh.
A minute later, the more of the beautiful wine and food, and gives it the, "Hey, Junior," and I'm already laughing because Junior just looked at him and said, "Mate, how many more of these questions?"
Of course. You can see him doing it, Jim.
I am crying. Anyway, this bloke, and I said to him, Jude, he's only opening $800 bottles of red. He can ask as many questions as he wants. He can ask 1,000 of them. Just sit there and answer them, for God's sake.
Not a lot of patience. Our man, Junior.
He allowed 3.
And then
that was that 4th one. Just tipped him over.
Hey, I tell you, when I did meet Mark Waugh, I had to pick him up for some reason and drive him to Geelong. So he's in the passenger seat, Jim. I'm driving, going through the tunnel.
Oh, yeah.
And I was steering with my knees, right?
Why?
I don't. That's how I drive sometimes, which you should.
You're steering the car with your knees.
Yes, right. He goes, I don't even know if he knew who I was. He goes, hey, mate, any chance you can actually put your hands on the wheel and drive?
I would have thought that's reasonable.
Well, But that's the only, you ask him that. He said we're going through the tunnel. So quickly got
hands on the wheel.
10 to 2, Jim.
I would have thought.
The whole way and just drove perfectly.
Mate, he is a beauty, Mark Waugh. He was great fun to play against, and he's great fun to work with.
I tell you what, he loves a bet because
Oh, no,
his missus is a very good Kim Waugh.
She's a
trainer, very good trainer up in Sydney
Yep.
and all all around Sydney, and she does train some winners, and
he-
he does love it. You
he's
can
a
see
beauty.
if her horses come in from $10 to $3 or $4, Jim, you know,
You reckon he's crashed him in?
bang. Well, I reckon he'd have a nice little word that's going to run well. So you get on.
Ripper bloke, Mark Waugh. I used to love watching him play, of course. But anyway, I don't think that restaurant's there anymore.
It's a rush hour. Triple M.